राजनीति में दखलंदाज पहले था ना अब है ना। गुरुजी
भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग, जो अभी वर्चुअल मीटिंग हुई, जो वर्चुअल सत्संग हुआ, भारतीय जनता पार्टी के लोग, डेप्यूटी स्पीकर हरियाणा असेंबली के, वो सब भी मौजूद थे, तो उस पर भी सवाल उठ रहे हैं।
देखिए, गुरुजी का जब कोई वर्चुअल प्रोग्राम या वैसे फिजिकल प्रोग्राम होता है तो सभी पार्टियों के लोग जो है, जिनकी आस्था होती है गुरुजी में, वो आशीर्वाद लेने के लिए आते हैं। तो जहाँ वर्चुअल प्रोग्राम है वहाँ किसी को विशेष कह के आमंत्रित कह के नहीं बुलाया जाता। अभी बीजेपी वाले आ जाओ या लोकदल वाले आ जाओ, जो आ जाते हैं वो वहाँ पे जो ना आशीर्वाद ले लेते हैं। लेकिन गुरुजी किसी को नहीं कहते कि बीजेपी को सपोर्ट करना या किसी को करना, ये श्रद्धालुओं के ऊपर डिपेंड है।
क्योंकि पेरोल पे आउट हैं तो कई कंट्रोवर्सी उस पर खड़ी हो रही हैं। अपोजिशन लीडर्स बोलते हैं कि भाई पेरोल पे आउट है, सिर्फ फैमिली से मिल सकते हैं या किस किस से मिलना है। वहीं राजनीतिकरण जो हो रहा है उस पर तो आप क्या कहेंगे?
जी देखिए, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं है। ये जो अपोजिशन पार्टीज़ हैं तो ये तो अपना सवाल खड़ा करेंगी, लेकिन जैसे जो भी लीडर्स आ रहे हैं या फिर जो भी फॉलोअर्स डेरा सच्चा सौदा के जो वर्चुअल सत्संग में जा रहे हैं, सबकी एक अपनी आस्था होती है, सबका एक अपना विश्वास होता है और उस विश्वास को लेकर, उस आस्था को लेकर ही वो वहाँ पर पहुँच रहे हैं।
वहीं राजनीतिक कनेक्शंस की जो बार बार बात आती है, टाइमिंग्स की जो बात आती है, जो पहले भी कहा गया कि भाई पंजाब चुनाव है तब पैरोल मिलती है, उसके बाद अब सिविक बॉडी के इलेक्शन हैं तब पैरोल मिलती है, तो क्या कहीं जुड़ाव है?
नहीं, देखिए जैसे अभी आपको बताया कि मतलब ये टाइमिंग्स, ये तो एक मतलब सारा जोड़ा जा रहा है। वैसे टाइमिंग्स अगर आपको बताऊं, गुरुजी का कोई राजनीति से ना कोई पहले से दखल था, ना अब है और ना कभी आगे रहेगा। उन्होंने तो बस एक समाज की हमेशा भलाई की है और वो अब भी कर रहे हैं। आपको पता होगा, जैसे सभी को ही पता है कि उन्होंने 142 मानवता भलाई के काम चलाए और वो डेरा सच्चा सौदा अभी भी कर रहा है और वो आगे भी करेगा।
आप कहाँ से?
जी मैं रेवाड़ी से।
आप क्या यहीं पे सेवादारी में हैं या कैसे?
जी हम सेवा करने आए हैं, सेवा समिति में। हम
सेवा समिति में क्या करते हैं मतलब?
हम जी पानी की सेवा, लंगर की सेवा, जो सेवा समिति है उसमें।
So these are some of the supporters who are standing right outside, and some of the sevadar, rather we should say, who used to work in this particular premises, in this particular dera of Bagpat. But now, yes, the controversy is again erupting out, as this is being stated that why the virtual meeting is going on, why the Bharatiya Janata Party leadership is joining this particular meeting, and the people and rather the opposition leaders are connecting it with the timings also. That is also becoming a big controversy. Yes.
We're heading into a break right now, but when we come back, our focus is on Arvind Kejriwal and his entire utterance before the upcoming Gujarat elections. Arvind Kejriwal bringing in gods on the notes card now. The BJP calling him a Chunavi Hindu. Also, the very latest on the Coimbatore blast case as it continues to unravel. We could be looking at an NI probe into the case very, very soon.
QS and THE, the world's foremost university rankings organizations, have ranked Amity amongst the top 3% universities globally, making it among the very few Indian universities to be included in both rankings. Yet another top ranking for Amity University.
Arvind Kejriwal has played the Hindu card ahead of the elections. The Aam Aadmi Party chief has appealed to the Prime Minister to include pictures of Lord Ganesha and Goddess Lakshmi on the currency notes. He says this move will help the country prosper.
आज मेरी केंद्र सरकार से, प्रधानमंत्री जी से अपील है, भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर।
The BJP has hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party, calling the Arvind Kejriwal-led party a hypocrite. The BJP says that on one hand, the Aam Aadmi Party insults Hindu gods. On the other hand, the party is using the same Hindu card for elections. The BJP has called this an election. Welcome back and thank you for staying with us here on Republic. Let's get you this news coming in from Bihar, where 53 wagons of a coal-laden goods train derailed at the Gurpa station. This derailment resulted in a lot of disruption of rail traffic on the up and down lines. This is more on what we know so far.
At least 53 wagons of a coal-laden goods train derailed at the Gurpa station in Bihar's Gaya district. The train derailed between the Koderma and Manpur railway section of the Dhanbad division. As per the East Central Railway, the train derailment resulted in traffic disruption on the up and down lines. Accident relief vehicles and a team of officials reached the spot from Gaya, Gomo, Barwadi, Nusokbo and Dhanbad. No casualties have been reported in the incident. Bureau Report, Republic TV.
We're heading into a break right now, but when we come back from satsangs to political visits, there is national outrage over parole for rapist Rahim. But what have our netas said and done so far on this man? We get you everything that you need to know on the other side of this quick break.
Style? For me, it's the pursuit of timeless elegance. Crisp, clean, classic, subtle brilliance. You don't know what it is that catches your eye, but it does, you know. The cut, the color, the lines. There's something in the essence of the evergreen. You feel special, selected. That's when I know I found the right fit. When I feel selected.
The BJP has hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party, calling the Arvind Kejriwal-led party a hypocrite. The BJP says that on one hand, the Aam Aadmi Party insults Hindu gods. On the other hand, the party is using the same Hindu card for elections. The BJP has called this an election stunt and an attempt to shed their anti-Hindu image.
तो किस प्रकार से यू टर्न किया जाता है, आज ही हमारे सामने पूर्णतः उतर के आ रहा है। आप सोचिए, वही अरविंद केजरीवाल जो थोड़े दिन पहले प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके कह रहे थे कि अगर गलती से आपने दिवाली मना लिया तो आपको जेल में डाला जाएगा, आज वो अचानक लक्ष्मी जी और गणेश जी के विषय में बोलते हुए पाए जा रहे हैं।
The Congress has also hit out at the AAP for the so-called Hindu card, and the party says Arvind Kejriwal has absolutely no ideology and he's been using from victim to the secular cards now again and again to get the votes in the upcoming elections.
Top national updates. Arvind Kejriwal plays Hindu card ahead of elections. Aam Aadmi Party chief appeals to the Prime Minister to include the pictures of Lord Ganesh and Lakshmi on the currency notes. He said that the move will help the country prosper. BJP calls on Aam Aadmi Party, calls the Kejriwal-led party a hypocrite. BJP said that on one hand, Aam Aadmi Party insults Hindu gods, but on the other hand, the party is using the Hindu card for elections. BJP termed it as an election stunt and an attempt to shed anti-Hindu image.
The Congress has also hit out at the AAP for the so-called Hindu card, and the party says Arvind Kejriwal has absolutely no ideology and he's been using from victim to the secular cards now again and again to get the votes in the upcoming elections.
देखिए, इसकी ना कोई धर्म की राजनीति है ना जाति की है, इसकी नीरी वोट की और नोट की राजनीति है। इसको लगता है कि धार्मिक बात करने से वोट मिलेगी तो ये धार्मिक बात करने लगेगा। आपको याद होगा एक समय यूथ फॉर इक्वालिटी बनी थी जो आरक्षण के खिलाफ थी, उसके मंचों पर जाके इसने भाषण दिया, फिर कहता है कि मैं आरक्षण के साथ हूँ। जिसने एक दो बार मुझे याद है ऐसे सम्मेलनों में कहा कि साहब मैं तो नास्तिक व्यक्ति हूँ, ईश्वर में मेरा विश्वास नहीं करता हूँ, आज देखो हर पूजा पाठ में बैठे दिखता है। फिर कहता है कि जाति की राजनीति ने तो देश खत्म कर दिया, जाकर कहता है ऐसे वैश्यों के सम्मेलन में कि मैं एक आपका ही भाई हूँ, मैं भी वैश्यों में से आया हूँ। फिर कहीं जाता कहता मैं हिंदू हूँ। तो इसका तो जिस तरह जहाँ जैसा वोट मिलेगा करेगा। मुझे तो दिक्कत ये है कि अगर इसको कभी कभी पाकिस्तान चला जाए और पता ना चले तो हो सकता है वहाँ भी जाकर कह दे कि मैं तो बिल्कुल पाकिस्तानी हूँ, मुझे वोट दे दो। इस आदमी की कोई अपनी निष्ठा, कोई अपनी समझ नहीं है।
Arvind Kejriwal has played the Hindu card ahead of the elections. The Aam Aadmi Party chief has appealed to the Prime Minister to include pictures of Lord Ganesha and Goddess Lakshmi on the currency notes. He says this move will help the country prosper.
आज मेरी केंद्र सरकार से, प्रधानमंत्री जी से अपील है, भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर।
The BJP has hit out at the Aam Aadmi Party, calling the Arvind Kejriwal-led party a hypocrite. The BJP says that on one hand, the Aam Aadmi Party insults Hindu gods. On the other hand, the party is using the same Hindu card for elections. The BJP has called this an election stunt and an attempt.
एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर लगाई जाए।
Race to Gujarat, polls intensifies. Kejriwal reins in gods on notes card now.
अरविंद केजरीवाल जी के पॉलिटिक्स को देखा जाए तो किस प्रकार से यू टर्न किया जाता है, आज ये हमारे सामने पूर्णतः उतर के आ रहा है।
From Kejriwal's Hindu eyewash drive to fake Bhakt attack, BJP now tears into Aam Aadmi Party over Hindu card. Coimbatore blast case unravels. Was there a larger conspiracy behind? Annamalai puts DMK in a spot alleges cover up by the Stalin government. From satsangs to political visits, a national outrage over parole for rapist Rahim. Pro-Khalistani groups and the Indian nationals clash during Diwali celebrations in Canada's Brampton. Viewers, you're watching India's #1 news channel, Republic TV. I am Shivangi Shukla, and our top story right now at 4:01 p.m. Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal has appealed to the central government to introduce the Indian currency notes with Lord Ganesh and Goddess Lakshmi's image on one side, keeping Mahatma Gandhi picture on the other side. This is being seen as the Delhi CM's Hindu card before the polls in Gujarat. Aam Aadmi Party plays open Hindu card in elections. So that is what we are learning so far, and this is one of our top stories right now which are coming in. Now, soon after Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal played an open Hindu card ahead of Himachal Pradesh and Gujarat elections, the BJP also claiming that Aam Aadmi Party Supremo God on currency notes plea is purely an election gimmick.
भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर लगाई जाए।
कश्मीरी हिंदुओं के ऊपर हंसने वाले अरविंद केजरीवाल आज अचानक जो हिंदू बनने की चेष्टा कर रहे हैं, ये यू टर्न की पराकाष्ठा है।
क्या इतने बड़े काम के लिए हमें लक्ष्मी जी और गणेश जी का आशीर्वाद नहीं चाहिए? तो फिर मैं भारतीय जनता पार्टी से पूछना चाहती हूं कि आप लक्ष्मी जी और गणेश जी का भारतीय नोटों पर छपने से उनकी फोटो का विरोध क्यों कर रहे हैं? आपको क्या दिक्कत हो रही है कि आप नहीं चाहते हैं कि लक्ष्मी जी और गणेश जी के फोटो हमारे नोटों पे छपे?
The farman that Hindus can't celebrate their festival, that on Diwali day they should not burst crackers, just like Aurangzeb had issued such a fatwa and a farman. After the public reacted to that, now it is a damage control being done by this Chunavi Hindu, by this seasonal Hindu.
And fresh attack by the BJP leader Manoj Tiwari on Delhi CM Arvind Kejriwal. Manoj Tiwari has called Kejriwal Kal Nemi a demon. This comes amid Kejriwal's gods on notes pitch ahead of the upcoming election.
अरविंद केजरीवाल वो काल नेमी की तरह है, मुंह में राम बगल में छुरी। ऐसे में इनका विश्वास नहीं किया जा सकता ये क्या कह रहे हैं। अगर सही मायने में आप इस बात पे गंभीर हैं कि नोट के ऊपर लक्ष्मी जी और गणेश जी की फोटो आनी चाहिए, तो आपको तुरंत अपने मंत्री इमरान हुसैन से और अमानतुल्लाह खान अपने विधायक से इसकी प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करानी चाहिए, ताकि ये पता किया जा सके कहीं आप सिर्फ राजनीति तो नहीं कर रहे हैं इस पे। और दूसरी चीज, जो आपके मंत्री और आपके प्रदेश अध्यक्ष लगातार हिंदू देवी देवताओं को गाली दे रहे हैं, राम कृष्ण ब्रह्मा विष्णु महेश सबके अस्तित्व पे ही प्रश्न उठाते हैं, उनको तुरंत आपको अपने पार्टी से सस्पेंड करना चाहिए। तब हम समझेंगे कि अरविंद केजरीवाल आप कहीं से इस प्रस्ताव पे सीरियस हैं। वैसे हमें पता है गुजरात में जो सर्वे हुआ है उसमें आम आदमी पार्टी को 0 सीट आ रही है।
Congress has also hit out at Kejriwal, saying that the Aam Aadmi Party chief has no ideology. Listen in.
नहीं, देखिए इसकी ना कोई धर्म की राजनीति है ना जाति की है, इसकी नीरी वोट की और नोट की राजनीति है। इसको लगता है कि धार्मिक बात करने से वोट मिलेगी तो ये धार्मिक बात करने लगेगा। आपको याद होगा एक समय यूथ फॉर इक्वालिटी बनी थी जो आरक्षण के खिलाफ थी, उसके मंचों पर जाके इसने भाषण दिया। फिर कहता है कि मैं आरक्षण के साथ हूँ। जिसने एक दो बार मुझे याद है ऐसे सम्मेलनों में कहा कि साहब मैं तो नास्तिक व्यक्ति हूँ, ईश्वर में मेरा विश्वास नहीं करता हूँ। आज देखो हर पूजा पाठ में बैठे दिखता है। फिर कहता है कि जाति की राजनीति ने तो देश खत्म कर दिया। जाकर कहता है ऐसे वैश्यों के सम्मेलन में कि मैं एक आपका ही भाई हूँ, मैं भी वैश्यों में से आया हूँ। फिर कहीं जाता कहता मैं हिंदू हूँ। तो इसका तो जिस तरह जहाँ जैसा वोट मिलेगा करेगा। मुझे तो दिक्कत ये है कि अगर इसको कभी कभी पाकिस्तान चला जाए और पता ना चले तो हो सकता वहाँ भी जाकर कह दे कि मैं तो बिल्कुल पाकिस्तानी हूँ, मुझे वोट दे दो। इस आदमी की कोई अपनी निष्ठा, कोई अपनी समझ नहीं है।
नाम हमारा इंडिया क्यों है, इंडोनेशिया क्यों नहीं है? क्या बात हुई? ये क्या बात हुई? इंडोनेशिया की क्या परंपराएं हैं, वहाँ पर क्या व्यवस्थाएं हैं, वहाँ पर क्या लोगों की सोच है? ये भारतवर्ष है, यहाँ अपनी सोच है। कौन सी तस्वीर लगानी है नहीं लगानी ये सरकार को तय करना है। लेकिन इतना वो समझा रहे हैं हमारी सरकार को। ऋषि सुनाक को बोल देते कि वो पाउंड पर लगा दें। वो क्यों पाउंड पर एक तरफ किंग की तस्वीर लगाते हैं, दूसरी तरफ ये तस्वीर नहीं लगाते? ये तो अपनी अपनी व्यवस्थाओं का है।
ईश्वर के आशीर्वाद की जरूरत है तभी अर्थव्यवस्था ठीक होगी।
तो ईश्वर के आशीर्वाद तो पूरे विश्व को मिलेगा ना, सिर्फ भारत को नहीं मिलेगा, सबको, पूरे विश्व को मिलेगा, पूरे विश्व को मिलेगा। अमेरिका कहता है इन गॉड वी ट्रस्ट, हम तो नहीं कहते इन गॉड वी ट्रस्ट। हमारे मन में आस्थाएं हैं, लेकिन हम तो अपने संविधान को सबसे प्रथम मानते हैं, सबसे उच्च मानते हैं।
So, story has come in, viewers, and we had reported on it. Now, what's happening is a massive uproar over the poor hospitality to Indian cricket team at Sydney Cricket Ground. Now, they were served cold food, and many cricketers did not even eat that food. Here's what unfolded in Sydney, Australia. Nivedita, my colleague, has filed this report.
Team India, of course, had an amazing start to their campaign of the T20 World Cup 2022 by beating Pakistan, which means that when they're on to their next match, which they are playing against Netherlands tomorrow, in between they will have to take place in practice sessions. Now, why am I talking about this? Well, at one of the practice sessions right after that, well, athletes who are competing at these high-profile events require proper nutrition. But what they were provided with was far from that. In fact, Team India players were served cold sandwiches as well as falafel after the intense training session. Now, this of course raises questions about the facilities that are meted out to players of this particular caliber who are participating in a high-profile event like the T20 World Cup 2022. Now, although the matter was brought up by the BCCI to the ICC, they went on to state that they are looking into this particular matter. On the other hand, several reactions coming in. Now, will the official statement come out from the BCCI and ICC on this matter remains to be seen.
Viewers, some breaking news coming in right now. Update in the Sidhu Moosewala murder case. Punjabi singer Afsana Khan reveals that she was questioned by NIA on Moosewala murder case. Afsana said that NIA questioned her for around 5 whole hours yesterday. Afsana was a close associate of Sidhu Moosewala. It's a big development in the Moosewala case right now, viewers. Remember, the NIA has questioned popular Punjab singer and close aide of deceased Sidhu Moosewala, Afsana Khan, in the ongoing case. Now, what we can tell you so far and the details that we're learning from this case is that Afsana has said that the NIA has questioned her for around 5 hours, 5 whole hours. It's a big development coming in, in this case right now. Punjabi singer Afsana Khan has revealed that she was questioned by NIA. And I'm being joined right now by Amandeep. Amandeep is joining us live right now. Amandeep, big update coming in. Why is this significant right now? Because we know Afsana Khan has been questioned in the ongoing terror funding case. Take us through the details.
Well, absolutely, Shivangi, and this is the most important part. The way Afsana herself revealed that the line of the question of NIA was that about the Punjabi industry, Punjabi singing industry, and in fact they have taken all the details of the Punjabi singers from Afsana Khan, from where they have started, how they gain the money, and in fact what are their connections. Just because NIA is probing the angle of terror funding in Punjab, and these gangsters are getting the money from the Pak-based and Pak-backed pro-Khalistani elements and some anti-national elements who are sitting in Canada and some other countries also. But now NIA is trying to establish the angle of the Punjabi singers also. And even they have started their investigation from Sidhu Moosewala case. Afsana Khan was questioned on that line also, from where she has started, how she was getting the funds, and even who all are the singers and what are their financial sources, how they are dealing with these kinds of gangsters who are actually seeking the extortion money from them when they are being a popular Punjabi singer. All these details has been revealed by the Afsana Khan herself, and in fact now the NIA is detailing and the NIA is getting and churning the information from Afsana Khan that how the Punjabi singing world and singers are surviving in Punjab, despite knowing that these gangsters are very much active and they always demand the extortion money. And what are the connection? If any of the Punjabi singer is connected with any of the gangsters, that turned to be the most important point, and that is the reason Afsana Khan was the first Punjabi singer who has been questioned by the NIA following the line of the investigation of terror funding case in Punjab. And in fact after gangsters, now NIA started questioning Punjabi singers as well. And the most important part is that they are trying to get the information about the financial source of these Punjabi singers, just because, Shivangi, all the Punjabi singers are very well known for singing the weapon kind of songs. Basically they try to brandish the weapons in their songs. They try to highlight the fact that all the youth is inclined towards the weapon, and in fact this is a very royal move, and that is the reason they somewhere down the line they are smelling it out that these singers are connected with the gangsters, and that is the reason these weapon brandishing is happening. Yes, Shivangi.
Absolutely, Amandeep. You are getting us all the details. We'll come back to you and trust that you keep us ahead on this story. Afsana has said NIA has questioned her for 5 hours. Let's go to the other story that we're tracking right now. Coimbatore blast case and the big mystery over the blast there. More details on the accused arrested in Coimbatore car blast case. Now, what we're learning so far, viewers, is that Feroz Ismail is an alleged ISIS sympathizer, deported from UAE in the year 2020. Ismail is one of the 5 seen in the CCTV footage. You can see that CCTV footage right on the screen in the middle. And what we're learning so far is that he can be seen moving gas cylinders and drums filled with explosives into Mubin's car. Thalka, who arranged the Maruti 800 car for Mubin, which was used for the blast, is also the son of Nawab Khan, a member of the banned organization Al-Umma. Khan, an accused in the Coimbatore serial bomb blast case. Examination of Mubin's digital gadgets revealed that he searched on internet to make bombs. All right, being joined by Shravan Sen, our senior editor right now. Shravan, we are getting so many details. And what is very interesting also, Shravan, is that after Republic TV set the agenda at 1 p.m., getting these exclusive details, the Tamil Nadu government has recommended NIA probe into the Coimbatore car blast case.
Well, in fact, remember, the state government came under intense criticism, primarily because of the delay in putting out the information that this blast that took place inside a car was made to look like a simple cylinder blast. It turns out that there is an ISIS link which is basically emerging. The very fact that Mubin, whose body has been charred beyond recognition, turns out to be the same very person who was examined back in 2019 by the National Investigation Agency when there was a link that emerged with the Easter bombings in Sri Lanka. Thereafter, more details emerged that an active ISIS module of over 6 members and the fact that they were planning to carry out attacks in Tamil Nadu makes it abundantly clear that they were up to something. And was the state government caught napping is the big question. It does turn out that the government has essentially now responded to the kind of criticism that they have faced. We're given to understand that measures have also been taken, particularly in Coimbatore, with bringing in new police stations. But having said that, the question here is that time and again, the BJP unit in Tamil Nadu has essentially raised this concern about the existence of sleeper cells in Tamil Nadu. What exactly has been done? Had it not been for the tweet that was put out by the Tamil Nadu chief, BJP chief, linking this entire cylinder blaster to an ISIS plan, there was a high possibility that this information could have been suppressed. It was only after the visit of the DGP of the state that things actually took a turn.
All right. Shravan Sen, senior editor, getting us all the details, and my colleague Varshini. Varshini has filed this report for our viewers. Let's have a look at it.
Right now, we are at Jamesha Mubin's house, the person who died in the terror attack, the cylinder blast that happened in Coimbatore town hall. As we can see, this is the place where he has been living, and there are evidences of him living. The police have now locked and sealed the houses. Nobody can enter or go inside of these houses, and they have, during the investigation, brought all kind of things that were inside the house, and they have taken everything out, and you can see visibly you can see things have been put out after the investigation. But the main thing that we are noticing here from this building is that there are huge samples of some kind of products that we can see. These probably could have been leftovers from the chemicals that were confiscated from this house. And as you can see, there is so many toxic powders that is seen on the floor of the house, and there are so many things. We have been known that explosives such as aluminium nitrate and sulfur and ammonium were taken from this house, and these could have been the evidences that the police gathered from this house. And apart from all of this, there's one more thing important that we can notice is that very close by here to the house is the office of the PF eye that was recently sealed after the ban, which is just few buildings away as we gather information from this site, which is could be a coincidence and could not be a coincidence also, but it is definitely notable that the PFI office is very close by. This is Vashni Rambu along with camera person Lenin from Coimbatore for Republic TV.
It is a strong network that is being operated here, and already our state president has requested that the investigation has to be handed over to the National Investigation Agency. And apart from that, we feel very sad that so far the Tamil Nadu Chief Minister has not condemned the incident, or he has not given any warning to the terrorist organization or the outfits that they are instigating this kind of activities. Even in the past, even before a month, in Coimbatore city alone, the incident of petrol bomb has been thrown into our office and several places, and our party office bearers and supporters shops have been attacked. And even those time, Honorable Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu did not open his mouth. And even after 4 days of this explosion, and he has not even condemned and he has not sent any strong message. But it is giving a great, the suspicion among the people that the Chief Minister is indirectly supporting the terrorist outfits. Suppose if the Chief Minister is warning or giving any clear message, that would affect his minority vote bank. Because of that reason, he is not opening his mouth. And as far as the intelligence aspect is concerned, it is a complete failure. And everybody knew that how the Coimbatore city is vulnerable.
All right, viewers, so the big development coming in on the Coimbatore blast case. And in fact, Varshini is right over there in Coimbatore. She'll get us all the details. Varshini, let's take our viewers to what's happening right now, because we have reported all the exclusive details. Tell us what the Tamil Nadu CM has said and the recommendations that he has made.
Well, definitely, Shivangi, as you know, we've been closely tracking this story, and we are in the spot yet again because now that the Chief Minister has recommended that this whole investigation be transferred to the NIA, any moment there is expectation that the NIA officials will be arriving here to the blast spot where it happened to make sure they are beginning with their investigation. Of course, the investigation will be started from here, and as you can see, extremely abundant police force is being deployed here. Take a look. You can see the police van is arriving with additional force who are coming to the spot because we know this investigation here is going to be very, very crucial, because this is not a normal incident that has taken place. More than 75 kilogram of explosive materials have been confiscated, and this is a terror attack, a terror, and not just about this only singular incident, but many other incidents and many other linkages are also being reported and probed. Now that the NIA is going to take up this investigation, it's going to be massive. Expectations are that big revelations could come out of this NIA investigation. Incidentally, we've been also reporting about how the father of Talka was related to Aluma, and how ISIS modules have also been followed. Several things that we are also closely following and bringing to light in this matter. And at the same time, as you asked about the Chief Minister's announcements, that has come actually 4 days late, but still he's announced about 3 new police stations being immediately set up in the city of Coimbatore to beef up security here, and also he's also announced that the state intelligence team will be reinstated. He's mentioned that the new appointments will be made, new officers will be hired for the state intelligence team, because for the past 3 days, everywhere whoever is talking about this incident attack that happened here, they've been mentioning the intelligence failure that has happened, and that has definitely been the topic of discussion, not just in the media but also the public feel the same. Therefore, the Chief Minister has announced a new reinforcement of the state intelligence team, and he's also mentioned about a special task force that will be completely constituted mainly to focus on averting such kind of terror attacks. And
Well, thank you, Varshini, for getting us all those details. Thank you so much. So, under pressure, Tamil Nadu government has recommended NIA probe into the Coimbatore car blast case, viewers. And remember, the arrests have also come in the case after 75 kilograms of explosives were recovered from Mubin's residence. All right, viewers, let's see what else is making news from across the nation. Arvind Kejriwal plays Hindu card ahead of elections. Aam Aadmi Party chief appeals to the Prime Minister to include the pictures of Lord Ganesh and Lakshmi on the currency notes. He said that the move will help the country prosper.
आज मेरी केंद्र सरकार से, प्रधानमंत्री जी से अपील है, भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर एक तरफ गांधी जी की तस्वीर है, वो वैसे ही रहनी चाहिए, लेकिन दूसरी तरफ श्री गणेश जी की और श्री लक्ष्मी जी की तस्वीर भारतीय करेंसी के ऊपर लगाई जाए.
BJP calls out, Aam Aadmi Party calls the Kejriwal-led party a hypocrite. BJP says that on one hand, Aam Aadmi Party insults Hindu gods, but on the other hand, the party is using the Hindu card for elections. BJP termed it as an election stunt, an attempt to shred anti-Hindu image.
किया जाता है, आज ही हमारे सामने पूर्णतः उतर के आ रहा है. आप सोचिए, वही अरविंद केजरीवाल जो थोड़े दिन पहले प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस करके कह रहे थे कि अगर गलती से आपने दिवाली मना लिया तो आपको जेल में डाला जाएगा, आज वो अचानक लक्ष्मी जी और गणेश जी के विषय में बोलते हुए पाए जा रहे हैं.
Congress also hits out at the Aam Aadmi Party for the Hindu card. Congress says that Arvind Kejriwal has no ideology and he's been using from victim to secular to now Hindu card to get the votes in the upcoming elections.
नहीं, देखिए, इसकी ना कोई धर्म की राजनीति है ना जाति की है, इसकी नीरी वोट की और नोट की राजनीति है. इसको लगता है कि धार्मिक बात करने से वोट मिलेगी तो ये धार्मिक बात करने लगेगा. आपको याद होगा, एक समय यूथ फॉर इक्वालिटी बनी थी जो आरक्षण के खिलाफ थी, उसके मंचों पर जाके इसने भाषण दिया. फिर कहता है कि मैं आरक्षण के साथ हूँ. जिसने एक दो बार मुझे याद है ऐसे सम्मेलनों में कहा कि साहब मैं तो नास्तिक व्यक्ति हूँ, ईश्वर में मेरा विश्वास नहीं करता हूँ. आज देखो हर पूजा पाठ में बैठे दिखता है. फिर कहता है कि जाति की राजनीति ने तो देश खत्म कर दिया. जाकर कहता है ऐसे वैश्यों के सम्मेलन में कि मैं एक आपका ही भाई हूँ, मैं भी वैश्यों में से आया हूँ. फिर कहीं जाता कहता मैं हिंदू हूँ. तो इसका तो जिस तरह जहाँ जैसा वोट मिलेगा करेगा. मुझे तो दिक्कत ये है कि अगर इसको कभी कभी पाकिस्तान चला जाए और पता ना चले तो हो सकता वहाँ भी जाकर कह दे कि मैं तो बिल्कुल पाकिस्तानी हूँ, मुझे वोट दे दो. इस आदमी की कोई अपनी निष्ठा, कोई अपनी समझ नहीं है.
Ahead of the festival of Chhath Puja, Delhi Lieutenant Governor has cautioned the Delhi CM against misleading and premature publicity. LG said the Kejriwal is creating confusion. The proposal to hold the rituals approved by LG is specific to the designated ghats. LG further directed that the CM to keep the ghats and water clean for the puja. BJP demands NIA investigation into the Coimbatore blast and questioned the Tamil Nadu CM over the blast. BJP raised questions on the silence by Tamil Nadu CM Stalin and alleged that the Tamil Nadu government is hiding the truth. Palestini group targets Indian nationals in Canada during the Diwali celebrations. Clash breaks out in Brampton. Flag waving, face off, and sloganeering was witnessed during the clash. Infiltration bid fall and one terrorist killed in an encounter in Jammu and Kashmir's Kupwara. Incriminating material including arms and ammunition recovered. Exclusive pictures of the recovery from the terrorist with Republic. After AIMIM chief hijab-clad PM comment, the BJP has hit back at Asuddin Owaisi, asking him whether a hijab-clad woman will lead the AIMIM.
डिसाइपल को रेप के अक्यूज के जुर्माने पे वो जो अंदर गए थे जेल में, वो परोल पे बाहर है और उन्होंने अब डांस वीडियोस रिलीज किया है दिवाली के दिन। आप उस पर क्या कहना चाहेंगे? एक रेप अक्यूज जो दिवाली के दिन अपने फिर एक डांस वीडियो बाहर निकाले, तो डू यू थिंक हिज parole should be cancelled?
This is not permissible. This should not be permissible.
Out on parole, first he held a virtual satsang, and now rape convict Gurmeet Rahim Singh features in a music video that is racking up numbers on YouTube. His flashy new Punjabi music video was released on the day of Diwali.
Mr. Annamalai, and we are talking to him on the issue of Coimbatore blast. The state government finally, after a lot of pressure that was built up by the BJP, deciding to give the case to the NIA. And Mr. Annamalai, you were sounding very confident from the first day itself with your press conference, building up pressure on the state government, which finally gave in today and has decided to give over the case of the Coimbatore blast to NIA. You think your pressure worked?
Sir, firstly, we welcome the decision of the Tamil Nadu CM to hand over the case to NIA. That is what we have been saying from day one. For 48 hours, the state government was trying to picture this as a cylinder blast. The DGP of the state was forced to say this is a cylinder blast. In the official press note of the Tamil Nadu state government, they were forced to call this a cylinder blast. It was very unfortunate. BJP Tamil Nadu did not have any other way to go than to go after the Tamil Nadu state government with evidence, with facts, to call why it is a suicide bombing, including the WhatsApp status message of the accused, and why the Tamil Nadu government and especially the CM and the police officers are trying to make it sound like some local cylinder blast. Very unfortunate, sir, because Tamil Nadu, the internal law and order situation is getting very bad day in and day out. All kinds of anti-nationals are given a free hand to operate in our state. That is very worrying for us. I hope in the NIA investigation, they can go to the root of the matter and arrest all the people who are involved in this operation.
All right. Also, Mr. Annamalai, there were telltale signs that this could be related to terror, the amount of ammonium nitrate and everything, and yet the state government was sort of sitting over it, dilly-dallying. You think it was vote bank politics, given the exclusive information that Republic Network has brought in, and which clearly suggests that there was link between Ismail, who perished in this blast, as also ISIS module, which was linked to the Easter Sunday attack in Sri Lanka?
Thank you, sir, especially senior journalists like you getting very deep into this matter and making it a national issue from yesterday. But having said it, to give an idea about Coimbatore in 1998 had seen a series of blasts similar to this, which was planned now. And we have lost more than 59 people, all innocents who come for shopping at that point of time. Multiple blasts at 7, 8, 9 locations in Coimbatore. So Coimbatore, this is not new to the city. It was always in the terror radar. 2019, when the Easter bombing happened on April 21, that point of time, the NIA has picked up one Mohammed Azharuddin from Coimbatore along with 5 people in 2019 May for being in touch with the mastermind of the Easter blast there, one Zagrin Hasib. So it is not new, sir. They are still in jail. Now the current person who is Jamisha Mubin, the suicide bomber who perished during this when he was driving the vehicle, this guy also had links to Mohammed Azharuddin, who was picked up in 2019 by NIA. That point of time, the NIA has identified the same person as a radicalized youth. And the Tamil Nadu police fully knows this person should be put under radar. But unfortunately, the surveillance was called off after a couple of months. So what I'm trying to say, sir, it is not new. It is the Coimbatore and Tamil Nadu is under the terror radar for a long time. Especially the ISIS module is active. 3-4 months back, before the Ganapati festival, one person was picked up in Erode. He was planning a Paris-style truck bomb attack. He wanted to take a truck, ram into the Ganapati crowd. So it is not new. It is happening every month after month. But the problem is, every time the state government downplays it, underplays it, doesn't even give a feeling this is happening in the state, sir. So that is why we have to go very hard. If you read the status message of the suicide bomber, sir, 2 days before this act, he has changed his status message also. He has mentioned, if the news about my death reaches you, please participate in my funeral. Even after that, the state government refused to file a UAP Act. Refused to put on display, refused to acknowledge that explosives are seized. It's very unfortunate, sir. Very unfortunate.
Yeah, but Mr. Annamalai, Deepti is joining us. Deepti has some questions for you, but just one question. Specific roles are now coming out in this blast. That of Feroz Ismail, who's supposed to be an ISIS sympathizer and was in fact deported from UAE. And he's seen in the CCTV footage moving the gas cylinders and drums into the car that was used by Mubin. Then we have Thalka, who in fact arranged the Maruti 800, in which Mubin was there, and which was used in the blast, which belonged to one Nawab Khan. I think it seems like a big ring of ISIS sympathizers that was involved in this act, and yet the fact that the government first deterred on bringing in UAPA and then only after political pressure, which kind of political constituency was the government concerned about or worried about, Mr. Annamalai?
We all know after the DMK has come to power, the ministers have gone on record. Ministers have gone on record saying it is only because of people like you from the minority community we have come to power. So this government is for you. Rest assured, we will take care of you. BJP is never interested in doing any minority politics. For us, everybody is same. But we don't want to appease any religion. The government right from day one was fully involved in minority appeasement. I'm sure Republic TV has put out various footages. The Speaker of the House, the couple of ministers telling them it is only because of you. And the DMK government from day one has taken somehow an anti-Hindu stand in all their actions. Closing of temples, they're trying to take the gold away from the temples, trying to put monitoring mechanism for the temple and banning the rituals, a number of things. So somehow this MK Stalin ji, our chief minister, believes his constituency is somewhere there. But even good Muslims, they hate this kind of politics. Just yesterday, the Jamaat, they said that we don't appreciate this kind of behavior, including what they have done. But unfortunately, DMK believes by continuous appeasement, they can keep that particular vote bank handy for them, which is very unfortunate, sir. That is what DMK is doing consistently. Why suddenly a Tamil Nadu, which is supposed to be a peaceful state, why suddenly all these things are happening, sir? Because it is a clear-cut case of minority appeasement politics, whereby that anti-national elements are getting a free rein in Tamil Nadu to operate, sir. Just for a kind information, sir. 1 month before, when the PFI got banned, 32 places in Tamil Nadu were bombed by PFI, petrol bomb. All 32 places belong to our party office, BJP functionary or our sympathizers. 32 places in a matter of 4 or 5 days. They did not even book a National Security Act. BJP has to do a protest on the ground. Then they started booking NSA. Very sorry state of affairs, sir. Very sorry state.
Okay, Mr. Annamalai, Abhishek has raised certain very, very important questions. I do see our colleague Shravan also here, and we must tell our viewers, Mr. Annamalai, that it's, you obviously who raised this issue, you raised a lot of evidence and facts. The facts pointed to something sinister, something that the sitting DMK government there downplayed or overlooked or wanted to just look the other way. But Republic has been at the forefront, Abhishek and Shravan, at this investigation. We've been, connecting all the dots, Mr. Annamalai, just like you, and putting out the evidence in public domain. Now, I want to ask you a simple question, away from all politics. Any chief minister, barring whichever party he belongs to, sir, should be more concerned about what's going on in his state. Can the state be caught napping like this? What do you believe really have been, the intentions of the state government? Did they wanted to downplay this? Did they speak too early? Or they just did not care about this?
But in fact, many of the evidences that we have disclosed in the press conference yesterday, like what Republic was doing from yesterday, many of those were given by the police officers themselves. Many officers felt we are feeling bad in Coimbatore. Look, we are not able to open our mouth. We have seized explosive. It is lying for 12 hours. There's not even a FIR getting filed under UAPA. They're trying to find all kinds of reason. So many things were given internally by the police officers. That is why, ma'am, all appreciations to very honest officers who don't want to toe the political line. When there is a political pressure from the government to not speak, play it down, call it a cylinder blast, ask the local media not to cover. But conscience officers, they want to come out, ma'am. So I believe the DMK party, they want to build an image. It's a great government in Tamil Nadu. In fact, many places openly, MK Stalin ji, our chief minister, says he has got ambitions to go national. So he wants to protect this image of a great state being governed. He wants to protect this image for the minority community. He is the guy who's protecting them. So at no end, you see any FIR, they have gone overboard to protect their names also, previously in Tamil Nadu also, ma'am. It is a very sorry state of affairs. That is why DMK was kept out of government for 10 years. 10 years, 2001 to 2011 to 21, 10 years out of the government. It has never happened in Tamil Nadu's history. Even now, they sneaked their way into the government. So very unfortunate. They believe they can continuously do this minority appeasement and degrade our police force, thereby making a peaceful state as a heaven for terror. Very unfortunate.
Mr. Annamala, you had written to the Union Home Minister just about a couple of weeks ago in which you mentioned 19 such incidents have taken place in the state of Tamil Nadu. 6 incidents have taken place in Coimbatore. In just about 2 to 3 days, there have been multiple attacks, including the state BJP office in Coimbatore was attacked. Do you believe that there is an existence of a sleeper cell of the ISIS module, and somewhere down the line, perhaps we've brushed it under the carpet, the existence of this very module, which now it's coming out in the open?
The pattern is very telling, sir. Every time Tamil Nadu BJP is forced to write to the Honorable Union Home Minister, then make from there to put pressure on the state government officials and get it done. Tamil Nadu BJP office, where I am sitting and talking to you, this same office got bombed. The same office got bombed five months before. And finally, the police said, we have got somebody, he just wanted to come and bomb this office. He wanted to do a recce because he was angry with Tamil Nadu BJP president for making some statement. This is the kind of underplaying they do, ma'am. Coimbatore office got banned after our letter, sir. As I mentioned, 32 more places they have put bombs. So it's a pattern that is emerging. The anti-national people are getting a free rein in the state to operate, and the state government is dilly-dallying. The ministers go on stage and do all kinds of minority appeasement in the state, thereby believing they are their saviors, sir, which is very unfortunate. Tanjavur Lavanya case, when Republic TV played a major role in getting the case transferred to CBI, the religious conversion that is happening in Tamil Nadu, the missionary people getting a free run in the southern part of Tamil Nadu, now the ISIS module. We are sitting on a powder cake, sir. 16 months, no state government has seen this kind of a law and order failure. Just for your kind information, the anti-nationals have also burned a school, 3,000 people. Because the school children child committed suicide, the state government did it. In the basic law and order also they failed. In the terror cases also they failed, which is very unfortunate, which we don't believe the kind of police setup we have in Tamil Nadu. We were equated to Scotland Yard once. The same officers with political pressure, mouths tight, they are not able to perform, sir.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Anand Balai, for speaking to Republic TV, and all credit goes to you for putting the spotlight on a story which would have been suppressed by the state government.
I thank the Republic TV again, sir, for the service you are doing. Thank you so much. Vanakkam.
Government will relentlessly support them because we are a government that will deliver for people across the United Kingdom. But Mr. Speaker, he mentioned the last few weeks. I am the first to admit that mistakes were made, and that's the reason I am standing here. But that the difference between him and me. This summer, I was being honest about the difficulties that we were facing. But when he ran for leader, he promised his party he would borrow billions and billions of pounds. I told the truth for the good of the country. He told his party what it wanted to hear. Leadership is not selling fairy tales. It is confronting challenges, and that is the leadership the British people will get from this government.
Mr. Speaker, I think everyone should watch the video and make their own minds up. In public, he claims he wants to level up the north, but then he boasts about trying to funnel vital investment away from deprived areas. He says one thing and does another. But they're shouting. They're not my words. They're not my words. They're the words